Hey guys, it's Jordan from Adreno here, and today we're going to be doing a product review on the Adreno Tuna Wetsuit and the Adreno Tuna Pro. So let's get stuck in. So the first wetsuit that we're going to be looking at today, guys, is the Adreno Tuna. Okay, the first things first, you get your hooded jacket and you get your high-waisted pants. So the first thing that we want to look at with the Adreno Tuna is the neoprene. One thing that I really like about the Adreno Tuna is how soft and how stretchy the actual neoprene is. So you get a whole heap of stretch out of this wetsuit, which is really, really awesome. And you can tell that the neoprene is really good quality as well, because generally anything that's a little bit, lower quality, that kind of budget range, the neoprene turns white when you try and overstretch it. And so obviously, as we just saw, you don't get that kind of white stretching in the neoprene, which is really, really nice. What that means is it's flexible and there's a lot of elasticity in there as well, which means when you're out diving, you're not going to feel like you're fighting against the neoprene at all. You're going to feel like you have a whole heap of range of movement in your shoulders, in your back, and down into your legs as well for the pants. When I was first buying my wetsuit, I found it a bit of a struggle to get used to the hood because of that stiff, not very nice neoprene. But with the Adreno Tuna, as I said, it's light, it's flexible, so you don't have any issues with turning your neck or moving your head at all, which is really nice as well. In the jacket, you get your beaver tail setup. Okay, so that locks in nice and easy. And these clips are really good quality. They're really durable, so they clip in nice and easy. Your wetsuit's not going to come apart, and it's going to lock everything in as well. You get your loading pad on the front here. Okay, so for any of the Spearos out there, loading your gun into your chest, that's going to make it nice and easy and soft, so you're not going to get any bruising or damage in that sternum area of the wetsuit. Another good thing about the Adreno Tuna is on the inside, okay, so we get all of these tapered anchor points, which just adds to that durability of the wetsuit. And normally these are placed in all of the cross stitching, okay? So that just basically means that the suit is durable, it's flexible, it's lightweight, and there's a lot of elasticity in there as well. So you're not really going to struggle to fight the wetsuit or to have a nice full range of movement when you're out in the water. The other really nice thing about it is it has a nylon lining on the inside. Okay, so what that means is it's going to be super, super easy for you to put that wetsuit on, stay nice, warm and cozy, and then when you've got to take it off, it's super easy as well. A lot of the time you see people struggling, they're getting stuck halfway through, but with that nylon lining on the inside, it's going to be a breeze. It's going to be so much easier for you to get in and out of this suit as well. And then on top of that, have that extra comfort as well when you're out diving or when you're on the boat just having a snack or a surface interval or something like that. Next, we've got the high-waisted pants. Okay, not too much to talk about. They've got the same nylon lining on the inside. They've got the anchor points along the stitching as well. With wetsuits, the most important thing is that they're tight and that they fit a little bit uncomfortably when you first buy them, because the neoprene does stretch. And because this particular product in the Tuna has that high stretch neoprene, if it's a little bit too loose or a little bit too comfortable feeling when you are trying it on in the store, or if you've just bought it online, it's going to overstretch too much. For myself, I'm about 90 kilos, about 6 foot, and I generally wear a medium wetsuit because it needs to be snug and needs to be tight. With that high stretch, you just don't want it overstretching when you're out in the water and getting cold potentially, which is really, really important. You do get a dual layer because you have the top and the bottom. So being the 3mm wetsuit, pants go on first, they come up nice and high, and then the jacket goes over the top. Okay, so you get 3mm, 3mm. So ultimately you're getting about a 6mm wetsuit, which is really, really nice for if you're diving in those winter months, especially in Queensland. It's going to be quite versatile for when you're up north or in those warmer waters or through summertime as well. The water will flow in and out of the wetsuit, but because of those anchor points, you're not going to feel cold. The suit's going to trap that water in, and your body's going to be able to heat up that water quite efficiently, so you're not going to feel cold very quickly or at all. I really like this suit. It's super, super comfortable, and that's probably the most important thing about it. It is so comfortable. There are some other wetsuits out there that are more expensive, and they don't cut it. They fall apart, they're not easy to take on and off, and that's just something that the Adreno Tuna suit really does quite well, which is really awesome. Alrighty, so now let's take a look at the next wetsuit, which is the Adreno Tuna Pro. So with the Adreno Tuna Pro, it takes that next step up from the Adreno Tuna, okay? You get the same beaver tail and buckle system down the bottom here. And then another difference with the Tuna Pro is you get long johns instead of the high-waisted pants. On the inside of our long johns, we have this really lovely glide skin material, which is that silver material there, okay? What that glide skin or smooth skin material does is it keeps a really thin layer of water between you and the wetsuit, which just basically means your body is going to be more efficient at heating up that water that's trapped on the inside, and it reduces the amount of water that's actually flowing in and out of the wetsuit as well. So comparatively, you're going to be a lot warmer in something like this with that glide skin material on the inside of your long johns. Now, if you're not a fan of long johns, totally fine. Adreno have included this lovely white line, okay? So you can cut along that white line if you do prefer that high-waisted pant option. Everyone's different. It depends on what you find comfortable. For me, I prefer the long johns just because if I'm diving in that warm water situation, I don't have to wear the jacket. I can just wear the long johns and put a rashie over the top or something like that. Not only that, if there's some good swell or good surf, you can go for a surf in just your long john without damaging any of the nice material on your jacket. We get our nice reinforced knee pads, which is really important to have. Obviously, if you're out spearfishing and you like to kind of crawl along the reef or the sand or rocks or anything like that, these durable reinforced knee pads, they're not going to get any nicks or tears or holes in the neoprene, which is, yeah, a really good added benefit to have on the wetsuit, which is really nice. In the long johns, again, you get these nice glued seams along the stitching, okay? So what the glue does is stops water flowing in and out. It's more durable, and you're going to stay a lot warmer. Obviously on the outside, we do have our normal blind stitch, which is just going to keep that durability in the wetsuit as well. But being completely glued with that glide skin material on the inside, you're going to be super, super warm in this wetsuit, which is really, really awesome. And not to mention really comfortable as well. If you can get your hands on the Tuna Pro, I definitely would recommend it. They are one of the most comfortable wetsuits that you can buy out on the market. Now we've got the jacket. So one of the big differences is we have this glide skin material on the outside of the jacket. What that does is it's going to cut out a lot of that wind chill, that wind factor when you're out on the boat or on your surface interval, and you're going to stay nice and warm. It's quick drying as well because it takes a lot longer for the water to actually seep through to that material. So with that glide skin material, you're going to be nice and warm and comfortable if it's a bit of a windy or a bit of a rainy day or something like that. We have our extra large loading pad in the middle here. So again, any of the Spearos out there, you don't want to obviously, tear up your sternum or anything like that. So that loading pad in there is going to make that nice and easy and really comfortable for you when you're out loading your gun. You're not going to feel like you're in a lot of pain. On the outside, we've taken it a step further and we've gone for a glued seam on the outside of the wetsuit, as well as inside the wetsuit in certain parts. What that does is, again, it's just adding to the reinforcement of these individual panels, creating a warmer wetsuit, so less water is going to be soaking in and out, less flow in and out of the wetsuit, I should say. And you're going to stay warmer, which is ultimately a really good thing. Inside the hood, again, we've got that smooth skin technology, okay, so it's going to lock tight on your forehead and under your chin, around your bottom lip. And that's just going to stop water kind of moving in, and you're not going to have to adjust the hood when you're out in the water, which is nice as well. Another cool feature in the Tuna Pro is we do have this lovely mounting slot. Okay, so we do sell a GoPro mounting block that just sits straight in there as well. So if you don't like having your GoPro on your mask or in your gun, you can mount it onto your hood, which is really cool. It's a nice added feature. On the inside of the wetsuit, again, it has that nylon lining through the middle, okay? So it's gonna make putting that jacket on really easy and comfortably as well. And you're gonna stay nice and warm. Throughout all the stitching, everything is a glued and blind stitched, okay? Just keeping everything durable and really good quality. From there, the only thing that I can really talk about this wetsuit is just how comfortable it is. It's really, really nicely made. Being the 3.2, especially in Queensland or any of those colder waters, you're just going to be so much warmer than anything that doesn't have that glide skin material or that kind of extra glue seams on the outside and the inside of the wetsuit. The comfort for this wetsuit, it just blows me away, especially with that high stretch neoprene as well, which I haven't really talked about too much, but again, in these smaller panels, not so much on the glide skin, you have that high stretch neoprene. So getting the suit on and off, again, it's just gonna be nice and easy and comfortable for you. Sizing it up, I'd always recommend to look at our size charts that we do have on our website. If you are in the store, definitely have a chat to one of our staff members because they'll be able to help you get sized up a little bit more efficiently to what those size charts can allow. If you're looking at getting an investment in your wetsuit and you want to spend some money on a really good quality wetsuit, I would definitely recommend the Tuna Pro. It's comfortable, it's lightweight, it's durable, and it's suitable for any kind of diving, any time of year. I'd really recommend grabbing your hands on one. So there we have it, guys. That is the Adreno Tuna and the Adreno Tuna Pro. For some small comparatives, obviously in the Adreno Tuna, high-waisted pants, and we've got that nylon finish on the inside. For me, this suit, if you're looking at buying your first wetsuit, this is a really, really great option to go for. If you're looking at spending a little bit more money and getting a bit more of an investment, just with those extra added features, I would definitely look at the Adreno Tuna, okay? Big difference, long johns with that glide skin material throughout the long john, and then we've got that glide skin material on the outside as well. Both are really, really comfortable wetsuits. You'd be happy with either one, believe me. It just depends if you want something with a few more extra benefits to it, or something that's just gonna be a little bit durable and get you through every season that you need it for. If you'd like, you can come into our stores, ask to talk to one of our team members, get the best suit for what you're doing, or shop online. And that's about it, guys. So get your hands on one of these wetsuits, you'll be super stoked. Cheers.